Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today's being the daily chance for October 18th, 2025. The character Thessilent and the modifiers Chimera is starting deck as a fusion of all characters. Diverse cards are not restricted by a character, and lethality start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength as well. I see Chimera here with 1526. That's a great score. Flicknicken 1478 also doing really well, so looks like this should be a fun run, although Diverse does make things difficult. So does lethality, so that might be a fun run here. Alright, so I see a 2 lead path on the left. I can get 3 question mark rooms and then another 3 for a total of 6 with a late shop. That should be a good path. And then just to review the Chimera deck, we start with a Bash, Eruption, Zap, and Survivor, and then 3 defense. The Eruption might be really nice because with Diverse I might be able to get cards that allow me to exit Wrath. Lethality is going to make things difficult. Let's try to defend here by doing 2 block cards and then a strike. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do the Eruption here and just hope. I'm guaranteed to draw a strike next turn, right? Beautiful. All right. Easy start. We got a block potion and quick size sneaky strike, cool-headed. Sneaky strike is tempting. I do have a survivor. Is that alone going to be enough? Might not be, but I think I'll risk it. Also, I wouldn't mind getting discard, so that might be good. Here, I got my first curse regret as well as the potion belt. I'm pick up, gain 2 potion slots. Okay. Could better have had some more potions for that, of course. All right. Yeah, here I can do survivor. Then Sneaky Strike. I will risk the... Actually, next turn I have to bash at 16. 16 plus 12... Oh, actually, no, it's not 16. It's 11, so 22. 22 plus 12 is enough. Okay, good. Alright. That way I also don't take damage from the regret, which is nice. Okay. Okay, Prostrate Wallop is really good. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Great defensive card. Here I'm losing 7 HP to get Warpaint. I'm pick up upgrade to random skill set. That's the defendant. The Zap upgrade. Now, the Zap upgrade is not that important. I mean, I'll take it either way. I don't think I'll remove anything here. Let's save the gold for the shop. Also, there's a chance of me being able to get curses. Alright, got the Lagavulin here. I don't think I'll do anything. I guess I'll try to play the Zap. Let's get rid of the regret. Okay. This one might be tough to perfect, yeah. I have to get really lucky, and unfortunately the Zap is literally at the bottom of my deck, which is fine. Alright, so let's do Zap, and then unfortunately 2 strikes. Yeah, and I lost an upgraded defense, so I don't think there's anything I can do. For example, here I needed the Wallop, I didn't get it. Let's do Survivor, then Sneaky Strike, and Bash. Nothing I can do here, so no chance whatsoever. Final boss is the Guardian. Might also be a bit of a challenge. I think I'll do Wallop, Zap, and a Defend. Can't do the Eruption here, unfortunately. Can I deal 40 damage, though? Let's do Bash, Strike. Alright, 13 should be doable. Actually, I just need 10 with the Lightning Orb, so yeah, the Strike is enough. Okay. Alright, survive this one. Dead Branch. That's really nice. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. That might be good if I get some more orbs. Not orbs, I mean shivs. There's an Omniscience there. That's really tempting. Although, right now, I don't have anything to Omniscience. I don't have the energy to Omniscience, so... Yeah, I think I'll skip it. Probably don't need Flurry of Blows. Definitely don't need Blizzard. I guess I'll take the Flurry as the only card that's somewhat useful. Okay. Alright, here, I don't have anything that exhausts. Let's upgrade the Eruption. Yep, that's nice to have upgraded. Okay. Might be hard to use against the boss, though. Alright, here I got the Lice. Both are attacking me here. Sneaky Strike is enough for 1. How do I do this? Hang on. I can do 2 strikes. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, right? Let's do Zap for sure. I guess I'll just do Sneaky Strike. Actually, instead of Sneaky Strike, let me play 2 attacks. Because that way, the Regret does slightly less damage. Because I play 2 cards rather than 1 card. Okay. Alright, and then here, Eruption is not enough, but Eruption Strike is enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Skill Potion, Prepared Tactician, Reckless Charge. Not a huge fan, but Prepared might help with the Sneaky Strike. Let's take it. And then go this way for another 2 question mark rooms. We got Anchor, Surge, come with 10 block. Very useful. Okay. And then here I got my second curse, especially a bunch of gold, which is great because I have a shop coming up. Curse number 3. Unique curse number 3, too. Okay. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I have Regret, Parasite, and Doubt already. Although 3 curses out of 17 cards, that is a little risky. Let me get rid of the Regret. Then I can play the Sneaky Strike for free. Let's also do Bash, Flurry of Blows, and a Strike. Okay. The enemy is vulnerable. If I get the Eruption, I didn't. But I got the Wallop. That's almost as good. Actually, no, that's even better, actually. Okay. I should be able to deal 2 damage next turn with an Eruption. Awesome. Perfect. This one I got Nunchaku. Every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy. And then a Cunning Potion, which is really nice with the Dead Branch. Mental Fortress Recursion prepared. I already have the prepared. I don't think I need Recursion. I guess I'll take the Mental Fortress. I really wish I had a way to exit Wrath now, though. Alright, so 19. I already have 10, which is great. Let's get rid of the regret, then do Sneaky Strike. I guess I'll do Bash, hoping to get the Eruption next turn. I'm actually taking 1 damage there. Alright, so the enemy will transform at 33. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Wallop, and Zap. Okay. That's an 8 split. That's not too bad. Both are attacking me here. Wait, can I get another attack? Yes, so I can do Eruption and a Strike. Beautiful. Alright, Battle Hymn is really nice. Steady or Sever Soul. Steady will allow me to get combo, but I think Battle Hymn would allow me to perfect things. So let's take it, and then here I will hit the shop because I have enough gold. Fossilized Helix is really nice. Concentrate is interesting. Not really nice, though. I think Tranquility is better. Let's take the Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you'd lose HP each combat. Then also grab a Tranquility. If I had gold, I could buy 2 cutting potions, have 3 of them. That should guarantee me combo. But no, I think it's important to try to perfect things. So let's take the Tranquility. And then I will take the Concentrate. It would allow me to get rid of the curses because I do have a lot of curses at the moment. Alright, here I kind of want to upgrade the Wallop. Let's do that. Okay. I'm a little worried about this one. The extra strength does not make things easy. And unfortunately, I cannot enter Wrath because I won't be able to exit it. I think I'll do Battle Hymn, and then just a Sneaky Strike. Now, unfortunately, next turn I'll be weakened, although I will get, well, 1 Smite, and hopefully another attack. Okay, so I can get rid of the Regret, save my buffer that way, then do Zap, Strike. The Smite is not enough, right? So I think it has to be the Cunning Potion. Let's see what the Shiv gives me, the Dead Branch, I mean. Yeah, let's do another Shiv here. Hello World is really tempting. Let's do Hello World and Flying Knee, okay? I'm hoping that Hello World will give me good defensive cards, or good cards that exhaust. Wallop is really nice. It allows me to be fully defended. Let's do that. Okay. Then let's do Prepared. I probably don't need the Recursion. Do I need to concentrate? Not really. Well, hang on. Let's do Defend here. That means I can play 1 attack, right? Let me play a Smite just to free up my hand. Otherwise, I'll have too many Smites. And then here, I mean, I could do another Smite, right? Fine. Let's get rid of these 3. Okay. Actually, no, I can't do another Smite because then I might not be able to full defense, so this is fine. Okay. Alright, 22. This is going to be tough. Especially if I don't have any block. I do have a block potion. Let me see. Let's do Mental Fortress first, then see what the skill potion gives me. Shockwave is kind of nice. Armaments might be better, though, but no, let's do the Shockwave. Okay. There's a Tantrum. That's unfortunately not useful. I might have to do the block potion, and you know what? Let's do the block potion. That way I'll lose the buffer, which is fine. And then let me do Simmering Fury. I could do 1 attack, right? Let's do Flying Knee for extra energy next turn. Okay. Alright, so I'm losing the buffer. 24 incoming. I am in Wrath. There is a Wallop, though. That's kind of nice. Let's do everything else here, right? Let's do Anger, Smite, another Smite, then Wallop for 45. Actually, can I do Tranquility Crescendo? No, that's not really going to help me. Let's do the Wallop. And then, hopefully, next turn, the Smite is going to be enough. So I just need a little bit of block, which I can do with the Stack. So let's do Stack and then Smite. Okay, so thanks to that buffer, thanks to the Fossilized Helix, I was able to perfect this one. Immolate Feed or Bullet Time. I am tempted to take the Feed and try to remove it in Act 3. Let's do it. Okay. And then here, Black Star is always really good. Yeah, I think as much as I like extra energy, I have to take the Black Star, at least from Additional Relic going defeated. That should make it easier to get the I like Shiny modifier. Okay. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2. 2 elite paths only. That's actually only 1 2 elite path. That's really disappointing. Alright, I have to get through this elite, which I can do with 2 question mark rooms. I get a 3rd one, and after that, I get a 4th and 5th one, which brings my total up to 11, I believe. Is it 11 or 10? Did I have 5 or 6 question marks? Something like that. I don't remember. 20 incoming. That is a lot of fun. Let me do Flurry of Blows, 2 strikes. I am going to take a little bit of damage. That's fine. Probably could have double defended to avoid taking any damage at all, right? That's okay. Oof, that is a lot of incoming. Alright, let's do Prepared. Okay, I can play the Sneaky Strike for free. I kind of want to do Wallop on the backliner, though. Let's do Sneaky Strike, then Wallop, and Mental Fortress. Wow, alright. Definitely taking more damage than I'd like here. Okay. Okay, lots of incoming. At least I can use the Feed. That's good news. Can I do Eruption? No. Let's play it safe. Let's do Feed. Then, ooh, I would love to play the Corruption, but I can't. Let's do Strike and Defend. Okay. Alright, I am taking way too much damage than I'd like here. That is not good. And it's not over yet. What is happening here? I'm dead, right? Jeez. There's nothing I can do here. That is pretty bad. Wow, I can't believe this. I have to reload, and honestly, I don't know what to do here. Yeah, I mean, let's try. What else can I do? I guess let's try to defend. So let's get this guy to the ground. Okay, that's probably better. I can still do the concentrate. All right. Okay, at least that way I save myself a buffer and a bunch of damage. Yeah, and that's not gonna help me too much. I still think it's smart to do the wallop here. Okay, then do prepared. I should have done that first. Okay, let me do this again because I am at serious risk of dying, and I would really like to avoid doing that. All right, so at the beginning, I will still get this bird to the ground this way. Okay. And then next, I should do the prepared first, right? Okay, I'm still getting so much incoming, but hopefully this will be a little better. Let's get it. Actually, Zap is not horrible. Yeah, let's keep the Zap. Let's do, actually, no, but then I can't do the wall. That was a mistake, too. Okay, I'm going to fix this. I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to sneaky strike one of you, then do wallop you. That way I gain plenty of block, and then I'll do, I think I'll do Tranquility to play the Flurry of Blows to save myself from a little bit of health. Okay. Alright, so here I can't do the Eruption, but it's really tempting. I mean, I'm going to take 16 or 32 anyway, so might as well play the Eruption. Because then I can do a Flurry of Blows and Feed, gain a little bit of max HP, then do a Strike, Defend, and Collect. Okay, so I'm taking a bunch of damage, but at least I'm alive. That's good news. Look at that, 50 incoming. Jeez. Is there nothing I can do here? Let me see what the Miracle gives me. After Image? I mean, if I have nothing else to do here, right? Unbelievable, I'm dead here again. Wow, okay, let me try a few things. This would be hugely disappointing, but, I don't see a way to out of it. So, yeah, let's try a few things, and, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, the RNG got slightly different, and I'm able to play the Rip and Tear a little sooner, and that allowed me to survive. But wow, that was a tough one, and a little embarrassing to not be able to survive there. I will take the True Grit to trigger the Dead Wrench more often. Let's take that. I'd also love to get that upgraded. I got the Looter and the Mugger. I'll start up with Survivor so I can play the Sneaky Strike. Let's do Flurry of Blows. I guess I'll do... if I play the Defend, that would allow me to keep the buffer, so let's do that. Okay. Alright, unfortunately I did get the Regret here, which is not good. Can I do Wallop? That's not quite enough. No, I don't think I'll do Wallop. Let's just... Oh, well, I don't think I'll do Eruption, I mean. Let's do Wallop, then battle him, and unfortunately I'll take a little bit of damage here. Okay. And then here I can play the Feed, which is great. So let's do that. I probably... Flechette does 21 damage. That's not too bad. Let me see what the Smite gives me. Okay, I can do Flechettes. Then Flurry of Blows, Zap, and unfortunately I'm taking 19 damage here again. Oof. Might have considered playing the Tranquility there. Here I'll just do Bash to kill. Alright. Got my gold bag, recursion, uppercut, clothesline. If I had energy, I think I still have to take the uppercut, even though I might need some more energy here. I'm gonna go for handlers, so let's not do this, although the bites might have been interesting there. I don't have the shame yet, right? Yeah, let's grab the shame. We also got Giryu, you can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times. Well, I might have to rest at rest sites. Okay, alright. I don't think I can do the Eruption here again. Let's do Zap. I mean, I do have the buffer. Fine. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Eruption, Strike, Flurry of Blows again, and then Concentrate. Now, of course, it's very risky to stay in Wrath, but I'm hoping to be able to deal enough damage here, well, especially with the Wallop. It's not quite enough, is it? So if I do... Hang on, so I have 2650 incoming. This is only 30. That's not enough. Okay, how about I'll get rid of... but then I can't get rid of... Here, let's see what the attack potion gives me. Choke is nice. So I can do Choke, then Wallop, and then a Strike. Okay, wasn't able to use the Feed, but, you know, didn't take more damage there. Third Eye, Havoc, Ball Lightning. Let's take the Third Eye for a good defensive card. Book of Stabbing with extra strength. That's going to be really tough. I mean, I do have the buffer and the Wallop. That should be 30. That should be enough for now. So, yeah, I think I'll do... Hang on. If I concentrate 1, 2, 3, yeah. So if I concentrate these 3 out, I can play the bash as well. So let's do Eruption, then bash, then wallop. Okay. It's good for turn 1. Do I have enough for turn 2? Not really. Let's do a strike. Then the best I can do is this. Now there is a feed coming up, so that's nice. I'm 1 short. Yeah, I'm dead again, right? Unbelievable. Even if I wasn't 1 short. Okay, let's reload this one. I guess I cannot enter Wrath. What can I do? Yeah, I guess I just can't enter Wrath. That's the key. Okay, so I can't do the Eruption. I might as well get rid of this then. Still want to play the bash. I don't think I need the zap here. So let's do bash, wallop, and strike. Okay. Alright, 27. Here, let's do survivor. Third eye. Probably get rid of these 2. Then battle him. Okay. Losing 9 HP here. Fine. 24. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Then do a free sneaky strike. See what the tranquility gives me. Escape plan. That's an uppercut. The weakness is not enough here. I think I have to risk the feed. Really was hoping to get something good from Dead Branch. Let's do smite. Nope. No, I'm dead again. Alright, let me try a few different things, but I just don't see how I'm going to get through this. Yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, no, I just don't see a way. I'm just going to give up here. I'm going to restart the run, and basically I'm just going to use the knowledge that I will get Dead Ranch to try to pick up as many exhaust energies as possible. And if that doesn't work, I think the next thing is to just ignore curses, because, wow, I mean, people clearly were able to do well here, so I think I must have missed something. Lethality does make things very hard. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'll try to do everything the same way, but I will try to pick up more exhaust energy cards. So, yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I made some small key differences, though. For one, I did not take the Mental Fortress because I realized I'm not switching stance that often, and instead I took the Reckless Charge, which gives me a day switch exhaust. I also upgraded the Battle Hymn instead of upgrading the Wallop. I still was able to affect the second elite and the boss on Act 1, and I took slightly less damage. I also, towards the end, my very last card reward before this fight, I forgot what I took last time. This time I took Havoc, though, because it exhausts another card. Alright, let's see if this helps me in any way. Turn 1, I already have trouble. I at least have a Cunning Potion, though. That might help me. You know what? Let's do Zap, and then let's see what the Cunning Potion gives me. The Shivs. You know what? I'm going to risk Eruption 2 here. Let's do Eruption, play these Shivs. Alright, there's an Escape Plan. Okay. There's a Wallop. That might be really nice. Let's do the Wallop. I'm also thinking of doing the Blur, and then Body Slam is actually enough to kill. Yeah, look at that. Small key difference. It allows me to perfect this one rather than dying. But do it all for each curse. Next search come with 1 strength, which is great because I already have 4 curses, the same ones as I had before. So, okay, that should be great. We also got Molten Egg whenever you add an attack into deck upgraded, as well as a Power Potion, and Conclude is nice. Actually, Boot Sequence might be better because it does exhaust and it gives me some innate block. Alright, here, let's definitely fight. Even though I have 10 block from Anchored, I still think I should play the Boot Sequence. I could also do Wallop here. Now, let's see what the Boot Sequence gives me. Also, being able to... Actually, I'm kind of tempted... You know what? Instead of the Wallop, because I'm fully defended, let's do Dagger Throw, get rid of the Regret. That way, I'll save the buffer for an extra turn. Then do Zap. I do want to do Battle Hymn. I think the Battle Hymn is important because it not only gives me a Smite every turn, but also allows me to exhaust... Or, to trigger the Dead Branch with that Smite. Speaking of... here, let's do Strike, Smite, and then let me see what the... Actually, I can do Warcry, put the True Grit back and then play the Havoc, which I was hoping it would get rid of one of the curses. This is fine. Unfortunately, I'm taking a little bit... Actually, I'm not dead here, am I? No, but it is getting close. Uncomfortably close. Here I can get a review with the Flurry of Blows and then do a Smite. Indignation would be great, but I don't have any... Ooh, I'm also frail. Let me see what the Tranquility gives me. Okay, there's a Flurry of Blows. Let's do Indignation, and this should be enough. Okay, close one. Close one. I got a Red Mask at the Savage Combat to apply 1 week to all enemies. An upgraded Blur might be interesting. I don't think I need the Heat Sinks. Alright, I could perfect this one if I got lucky. Okay, turn 1 looks good. Let's do Eruption to get a review. Then Strike to get a review. Let's see what this gives me. Okay, I can play the Sneaky Strike. Let's also see what the boost sequence gives me. That's a Barrage, which unfortunately is very useless. Let's do Battle him and wait. Might have been better to play the Tranquility first. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked. That's good. Oh no, I have to regret. I mean, that's what the buffer's for, right? Let's do Smite, Strike, and I guess I'll do Blur. Okay. There goes my buffer. I only need to do 90 damage, so that seems doable. Well, actually, it is definitely doable with the feed. Beautiful. It also heals me back a little. Okay, perfect this one. All right. Let's see what I get here. Courier. The merchant restores cash stocks and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%, which is a shame because I'm going for Highlander. We also got the boot. One of you deal 4 less unlocked attack damage, increased to 5, as well as a fear potion. And inner piece is interesting. I am thinking of abandoning Popper because it's so difficult without rare cards. Having something like Sieg would be really nice. Yeah, let's abandon Popper. I think I need all the help I can get. Yeah, I got the Blood Vial at the Savage Combat till 2 HP. That might also help. Okay, I just have to get to the next rest site, so I just have to get through this fight. 16 incoming on turn 1. Luckily, I do have the boot sequence, and I'm thinking of saving the Blur as well. Let's do that. Okay. And then let's do Zap, Battle him, and a Strike. All right. Okay. All right, thanks for the Blur. I am fully defended here. I don't think I can use the feed, though. Let's do Wallop. Actually, yeah, no, I don't think, yeah, and Chaco's not going to trigger. Let's do Wallop Smite, see what that gives me. Alright, you know what? I can do Doom and Gloom too. Evoke the Lightning Orb that way. Okay. Alright, did not get the Regret, which is good. What can I do here? Do I have the Eruption? I do, and I have the buffer, so I think I can do Flurry of Blows, Seek the Eruption. Then do that. Oh, Corpse Explosion is tempting. It's only 25 damage, so not as much as I'd like. I mean, it's still better than nothing. Well, Uppercut might be better. Alright, let's do Eruption. Then Uppercut, Flurry of Blows, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fear Potion, Genetic Algorithm. A little too late. I'm almost at the end of Act 2. I think it's a little too late for the Genetic Algorithm. If it was upgraded, I might have... Okay, I misclicked there. I was going to say, I might have thought about it a little longer, but because it's not upgraded, I think it's just too late for that. Although it does exhaust... No, I think I'll take the Dagger Spray. With the extra strength I have, I wouldn't mind getting some AoE damage in here. I just desperately need to rest. Okay. Alright. I don't think I'll do the shop yet. I think I'd do 2 question mark rooms instead. Got the Cultist and the Chosen. This is the 3rd time me fighting the Chosen, right? Alright, so feed is 17. Can I do something? Hang on. Let's see what the boot sequence gives me first. Bludgeon. Alright, so if I do bash, then feed, that's 25. Actually, reckless charge, then feed, gives me max HP, beautiful. And then let's do, unfortunately with the concentrate, I can't play the bludgeon. Still, I can play battle him, which is almost as good. Okay. Alright, and then here, let's seek something with discard. Probably the prepared, that allows me to get rid of the regret. Also play the sneaky strike. And then I can do zap, smite, see what that gives me, reckless charge. And should I do sever soul? Let's do it instead of the blur. Yeah, because this way I need the smite together with one other card, and ideally that other card would be, this is too much, right? Let's just do Flurry of Blows. Ideally the other card would be the feed. Let's hope I'll draw that. Okay. I did not. That's fine. Let's just get rid of this guy. Although I could have used the buffer. It's fine. We got a strength potion. Thunderclap, Sentinel, Armaments. Armaments is nice. None of this exhausts. Sentinel is useful if it exhausted itself, which it doesn't. Let's take the Thunderclap. AoE damage is nice, and vulnerability is also nice. I don't think I need to rest much more. I think I'll gain strength. Or should I upgrade the... Actually, let me first upgrade the Seek. That might be really good to play here. Okay. Alright, and then last question mark room here. Ooh, this is a great event. I think I should be fine against these guys, right? Yeah, my deck is starting to get a little better. We got Boot Sequence here, Dagger Spray for 22 damage each. That is really nice. Let's do Zap. Prepared first. Okay. Then do Dagger Spray. I will do Wallop. That's 27. Yeah, that's enough to kill the backliner and allows me to be fully defended. Okay. Can I use a feed here? Let me double actually, let's do True Grit here. That allows me to be fully defended. And then, yeah, let's do Foresight. That should allow me to get to the feed faster and allows me to get rid of Curses too. Let's get rid of these two. Okay. Did not get the feed. I think I'll just use the buffer here, right? Let's do Bash. That will make it much easier to kill next turn. Okay. And here, okay, there's a Seek, which I can use to grab the feed, right? If it's not here already. Did I pick up an armaments? No, I didn't. All right, fine. Okay, I got the well-fed modifier, and here we're fighting a powerful fight. I probably should target the Gremlin Knob first. Unfortunately, I started with the feed. Let me see what the boot sequence gives me. Melter. It's not going to be enough, right? I only have 34. That's a bummer. All right, fine. Let's battle him, and then Zap. I don't think I'll cycle back to the feed. Let's just use it here. I probably should have played it first, in case it gave me, in case the Dead Branch gave me something good. Okay. Lots of incoming here. Let me see what the Prepared gives me. Probably don't need Concentrate. Let's do Thunderclap and Smite. Oof. Nothing else I can do, right? Well, I could do Perseverance and Survivor. Let's do that, because that way I am not going to lose any HP because of my buffer. Okay. And then here I can do Dagger Spray, one Smite, and then a second one to get rid of this guy. Beautiful. All right, I got 2 relics. Thingshot, you can, whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy, and strike dummy cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage, as well as an Entropic Brew. That might be a huge help against the Equine boss. And I'll probably take the Agate. All for one would be better if I had more than just the Zap and Flurry of Blows. And I guess I have a Prepared and Concentrate. These 2 exhaust, so I don't think I'll save them. Yeah, let's take the Agate. That might be much better. Okay. And then here, I don't think I'll upgrade anything. Let's gain strength. Okay. Alright, so, Champ. I might just drink all my potions here, right? I can defend on turn 1, so maybe let's wait. I will drink the strength potion, though. Let's do Aggregate. Power. Let me see what the power potion gives me. Corruption. It's really tempting. Let's do Corruption. Then do Boot Sequence. All for one. I mean, it would give me an Aggregate back. I don't think I really need it, though. Yeah, let's not play it. Well, I mean, I might play it, but let's not play the Alpha one. Here, let's do Thunderclap, All for one, a Reckless Charge, and battle him. Okay. Right, luckily I'm not being attacked here. Risky, but I kind of want to play the Eruption. Yeah, let me do Survivor to the Smite, then do Flurry of Blows, Eruption, Sneaky Strike, Flurry of Blows again, Wallop, and then let's do the Havoc, which plays a Concentrate. And then a loop. Oh, this will actually force a transformation. Okay, didn't notice that. That's what happens when you Wrath and have 10 extra strength. All right, here, I think I'll actually no. Let's just do Bash and Smite. Odd Maneuver is great. Okay. All right, next turn I basically have to kill, right? Otherwise, I have lots of incoming. All right, there's a Seek too, which might help. Uppercut is interesting. Let me do Zap. Prepared. Okay. Then see what the defend gives me. That's an escape plan. That gives me a Tranquility, which I probably don't need to play. Let me risk the Havoc. It's not going to play anything that will force me to end my turn, right? Havoc plays a Blur. Okay. Then I can do Deceive Reality and Safety. Okay. There's a Consecrate. Sunder is 68. That's not too bad. Actually, if I do Smite and then the Sunder, that is enough. All right, perfect this one. Not too difficult, and I still save some of my potions. Adrenaline, Exhume, Electrodynamics. Let's take the... Exhume is interesting. I think Adrenaline is a little better. I really like extra energy. Pandora's Box is a little risky. It might give me duplicates. Let's not take it. I think I'll take the Slavish Collar. During boss and lead combats, get extra energy at the start of return. At least that should help me with my energy situation a little bit. How many relics do I have right now? 5, 10, 15, 18. Let's see how many elites I can get here. Just 2. So that's another 4. That's 22. So I do need to hit a shop. All right. I have to get through this elite. And I'll... I think if I go on the left, I'll get 5 question mark rooms. 6 question mark rooms total. If I go on the right... 4, 5, 6 as well. Okay, interesting. All right, so on the left, in addition to the 4 question mark rooms, I also have a rest site. On the right, I have a rest site and a shop. Yeah, I think I'll go for the guaranteed shop path because I would like to be able to spend some of my gold. All right, so the enemy is weakened. I still will play the boot sequence just to trigger the Dead Branch. Okay, let's do Flurry of Blows, battle him, charge battery, and then just to concentrate. Okay. Alright, 16. Let's see what the adrenaline gives me. Okay. There's a thunderclap, wallop, and then smite 1. I think I'm going to wait for the feed, actually. Yeah, I mean, ideally I would get to 100 max HP, right? Might not be easy, but it's definitely, well, hopefully it's doable. Here I think I'll just use my buffer. Get rid of the regret. Oh, I forgot about Tingsha. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. So Boomerang, Dash, or Sanctity. I have a lot of strength for Super Boomerang to be really nice. Let's take it. Yep, here let's take the 2 normalities. It does mean, actually, if I remove 1 normality, I'll have 5 unique curses, right? Yep, beautiful. That means, oh, and I have 2 shops. Beautiful. Let's first remove 1 of the normalities. Okay. Then I can buy everything, but let me first get the Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Incense Burn is really good too. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. Okay, no more of those. Let's take the Predator, Hologram, Dark Embrace might be really nice. I have another shop coming up. I don't want to buy too much stuff. Let's take Twin Strike because I have the Strike Dummy and lots of strength. I think that's it. Yeah, let's see if... Actually, Hyper Beam. I don't rely a lot on orbs, so Hyper Beam would be nice AoE damage. Who's my final boss? Dono Deca. Yeah, would help against those too, right? And it's pre-upgraded because of the Molten Egg. Okay, I'll take that, and then nothing else. Let's save the rest for the next shop. Yes, let's do that. Okay. All right. Actually, wait. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed the path with another question mark room here. Which means I could have spent more of my gold. That was my mistake. Yeah, this is basically literally one path with the same number of leads to an extra question mark room. And I can't go back, right? Alright, fine. I could take another curse here and then remove the second normality, but no. I think instead, I don't want to lose my message. Fine, let's take the curse. Alright. Okay, here, definitely want to fight for a rare relic. Okay. Alright, so, 26. Let's start off with a boot sequence. Okay, Spirit Shield would be enough to defend, but, I think instead I'll do something like Thunderclap, Feed, and then a defend. Spot weakness would be great too. It does mean... Oh, actually, the enemy is weakened. I was fully defended. I could have played the Battle Hymn instead of defend. That was definitely a mistake. 32 incoming. Let's do Reckless Charge, Strike, and Sneaky Strike. That way I am just using up my buffer. Okay. And then here, Flurry of Blows, Havoc, Place, a Sword Boomerang. Alright, and then Predator is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got a Lizard Tail. One of you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. And I already have this. Between these two, let's take the Steam Barrier. So here's the problem. If I... Okay, fine. I'm going to risk maximizing question mark rooms. Oh, I already have enough curses. I could have just gone for the shop, right? Okay, let's do Aggregate here, then Dark Embrace Boot Sequence. Okay. Fission is interesting. I mean, it exhausts, right? That's all it does. Okay, let's do Battle Hymn, Thunderclap, then Bash, Strike, and Wallop. Okay, too bad I have something like Caliper, so it would have been great. Alright, not being attacked next turn, intangible. That's really nice. Let's do a Zap first, then I think I'll just do Defend, Flurry of Blows, Smite, and then... Oof. Uppercut is interesting. Hyper Beam is 69 damage, Uppercut is 36, but it applies weakness. Let's do the Hyper Beam. Way more damage that way. Also have to get Overkill at some point still, right? Alright, here I'm intangible, which is great. Anything I need to hologram. Aggregate is interesting, although I don't exhaust that many things, but let's take it. Alright, let's do the Aggregate here, then do Smite, see what I draw. Okay, I think I'll do Tranquility, Flurry of Blows, then Eruption. I could exhume something. Boot Sequence maybe? Let's do Flurry of Blows again. Can I somehow get Overkill? 87, I'm actually not that far off. 76. Let's exhume, how about Fission? Okay. Then do Fission. Then do Concentrate. Get rid of these 3. Alright. Then Feed is 90. Uppercut is 103, so that gives me Overkill. But let me see if I can play another skill like Blur. Then Bane is 80. That's too much. This is 94. I'm so close. I don't think there's anything I can do, though. Yeah, fine. Let's get Overkill over max HP. That gives me extra points, right? We got Sandal. Every 3 times to shuffle, drop hug, and 2 extra energy. And turn the top to use a potion, heal 5 HP. That would be great on Act 2. Heatsink, Steam Barrier, True Grid. I don't think I can really get combo with Heatsinks. And didn't I just pick up a Steam Barrier unupgraded? Yeah, unfortunately, I have to skip this one. Which is a shame because I was hoping to get to 50 cards. That might be a challenge now. Alright. Here I'm looking for the Dagger Throw. Let's start off with Boot Sequence, Adrenaline. Okay. Alright. Let's do Battle Hymn, Warcry. Okay, there's a hologram, which actually, Talk to the End is really nice. You know what? I'm going to risk Eruption here. Let's do Eruption, talk to the hand, and then Thunderclap. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can deal enough damage to these guys next turn with 10 strength and While in Wrath. It's a lot of incoming. And, oof. Okay, so this is enough to get rid of you. And then this is enough to get rid of you. Beautiful. Then use the feed, though. Got a Flex, Potion, Prostrate, Twin Strike, and Setup. I already have the Twin Strike. Between these two, I guess Setup is fine. If only I had more card draw. I think I'm going to gain Strength here again. Okay. Alright, so, and then let's go right here. Alright, we got Orichalcum. If you enter tune without blocking 6 block, at least I'm going to get, I like Shiny, so that's good. And then here, okay, 3 colorless cards might help me get attuned to the end. Master of Strategy is great. Mind Blast, I mean, it's not horrible. Panic Button is pretty good too. I think I'm going to take Dramatic Entrance and then the Mind Blast, yep. Okay. Alright, so, and I could get another curse, although wait, this one might be, didn't I have a Parasite already? I did, okay, so it's actually very important I don't get another curse here. Alright, let's do Boot Sequence. Sanctity is interesting. Let's do Adrenaline first. Okay, alright. Let me Survivor out the Regret. Then do Backstab, Dramatic Entrance. Okay. And then I want to play attacks in such a way that I can always play the Might Blast to not get the curse. So, for example, here, if I play the Might Blast, I might get the curse and not be able to do anything about it. So, I think I'm just going to Amplify the Battle Hymn. Alright. Alright, 13. Let's do Predator. Yeah, I can't do... I think I might just have to use my buffer here, right? Yeah, let's just do Dark Embrace and use up the buffer. Alright. Okay, another 13. Can I seek the... Yeah, Wrath alone is not going to be enough, right? This is going to be 46, 80. No, this is enough. So if I grab the Eruption and another card, I don't think I can use the feed, but let's try it. Oh, I can draw the feed anyway. That's fine. So Smite 1, Smite 2. Beautiful. Alright, Piercing Wail, Battle Trance, Treasure Berry. Piercing Wail is great. It exhausts and removes artifacts or strength. Okay, here I got the Nemesis. I am intangible, which is great for turn 1. Alright, let's do Boot Sequence, see what that gives me. Dramatic Entrance, okay. Cool-headed, I'm hoping to be able to enter Wrath. Aggregate is really nice, let's do Aggregate. Then, I think I'll do Mind Blast, Hologram, the Mind Blast. Let me throw the Fear Potion too, might as well. Then Mind Blast, Hologram, that Mind Blast. If I do it, let's do Die to Die here. And then Mind Blast is enough. Beautiful. Turn 1 kill here. Got Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill into deck upgraded. And Specimen, whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison task to a random enemy. It's not going to be very useful here. Overclock is great. I need card draw. Okay, this just gives me gold, which means I won't be able to get to 50 cards, right? Which is a shame. I'm 1 card short. Should have just bought an extra card at that shop. That was definitely my mistake. Alright, here, let's do Mind Blast, Hyper Beam, Dramatic Entrance, see what that gives me. Prey is probably not necessary. Let's do Battle Hymn here. Okay. Yeah, I don't need much to deal 36 damage next turn. Something like Thunderclap. Smite is enough. Let me actually see if I can play another attack, maybe like a Body Slam and then a Smite to get Nunchaku closer to 10. Alright, Deadly Poison, Dagger Spray, Flying Sleeves. I already have these two. Let's take the Flying Sleeves. And unfortunately, I don't have Dreamcatcher right now. Alright, so there's nothing I can do here. Might as well gain Strength then. 1 card short. That's always a shame. At least I pulled off Highline and Curses. That's good. Alright. So, Donun Deka. Very risky to enter Wrath here, but would deal a lot of damage with the Mind Blast. Oh boy. And I have a buffer too, right? Although, that 1 buffer is not going to be enough. Let's do Boot Sequence here. 23, 26. I will need a little bit extra, and I do have a Reinforced Body. Let's risk it. Let's do the Flex Potion. Throw the Fear Potion. Get rid of this to drink the Entropic Brew. That gives me a Strength Potion and an Attack Potion too. Okay. So let's do Eruption. Kind of want to double up on the Might Blast because that way I can just get rid of the backline, not have to worry about that one anymore. Alright. Then do Dramatic Entrance. Wait, this would be 14. I need 25. Yeah, so that's obviously not enough. Let's just do Battle Hymn and Infinite Blade. So I'll lose the buffer here, but I was able to deal a good amount of damage already, so that's nice. Okay. Yeah, Twin Strike is a lot. Let's do Shiv, see what that gives me. Zap, Distraction gives me a Deflect, which I probably don't need. Let's do Twin Strike. Then do Smite. Cold Snap. Let me see what the Attack Potion gives me. Actually, that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, a lot dependent on that Fossilized Helix. That really helped me a lot. I also did miss the Encyclopedia modifier by 1 because I just saw the wrong path. So here I should have, I thought I was going to go right, hit another shop, but I already had enough curses by this point, so I should have realized that in the shop I had here right after getting this enough curses, I should have just bought all the cards I could and gotten Encyclopedian off the way. That was definitely a mistake on my part. Let's see where, so out of the 6 elites, I perfected 5, so I only missed the Lagavulin on Act 1. That's really nice, yeah. Got all the bosses, overkill. Combo might have been possible with the Dark Embrace, but I wasn't able to get it. Raining Money, thanks to a Normality event. Mr. Machine was easy, Alex Shiny was easy, and Well-Fed was relatively easy with the feed. Popper, if I had taken Popper, I would not have gotten the Well-Fed modifier, so that's, yeah, maybe 25 points extra. The rare cards did help me quite a bit, though. So, 1476 with another 25 points, I would have been able to get 1501 with Encyclopedian, of course. 1501 would have been a great score in 14th place. 1476 puts me tied for 15th place, 2 points below Flick Nickum. And then Gemino was able to get another 50 points on top of what I would have been able to get, which, how would that be possible? Maybe Gemino was able to pull off combo and was able to get Encyclopedia, of course. That might be an option. Or I think perfecting that very first elite was going to be a really big challenge. But yeah, on my second attempt, I did really well. My first attempt, not that great. Yep, 1034th place, 274 points. Yeah, definitely a challenge the first time around. The second time around, it was a very small difference. Like, you know, not taking a mental fortress, taking the reckless charge instead. That I think made a really big difference, and also decided not to go for Popper. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the All-Stars Red Cards and Became Hunter modifier, and just like today, I wasn't able to get through it the first time around, replayed it, and did much better. I would have made it in top 20 on my second run through, but first of all, let's talk about Peltz, who was able to get 1746. That's an insane score. Now, Peltz mentioned that he was able to perfect most of the elites, also got Wing Boots, but mentioned that he also skipped an elite later on to remove a duplicate normality, was able to get all the bosses, got Highlander. Now, Peltz didn't explicitly mention it, but because he has such a good score, I suspect he was also able to pull off curses as well, together with Highlander. That would explain the almost 100 points more than what I was able to get. And then, yeah, Peltz also was able to get Overkill thanks to a Dark Orb, got I Like Shiny, missed the time modifier, which is rare. Usually Peltz is able to play fast, but yesterday did require a lot of thinking, and the game that shouldn't give you enough attack cards. I think it was more of a turtle run than usually a run is. And then also Peltz was able to get Encyclopedia. So yeah, congratulations, great score from Peltz. Then you have Gemino with 1685. Gemino perfected 13 of the 14 elites, so that's one more than most others were able to get, and that's because Gemino mentioned that he did get Wing Boots, but while most people got it in Act 3, Gemino got it earlier on Act 2, and as a result was able to snag one extra elite on Act 2, and that's because Gemino mentioned he was able to get an earlier shop, and that changed the RNG, and he was able to get that Wing Boots a little earlier. Now, as a result, though, he was not able to get the Normality event, which caused him the Curse modifier and also the Rating Money modifier, as well as the Stuff modifier, which I think most people got yesterday thanks to the Darkstone Peria. But then, yeah, Gemino also was able to get all the bosses. Mentioned that the early shop helped with that Act 1 boss. Also was able to get Highlander, Overkill, Encyclopedian, and I Like Shiny, but missed the time modifier. So yeah, great score from Gemino. Congratulations. Then next you have Goldberry, Mike, and me. My second run was also able to get 1671. On my second attempt, I perfected 9 of the 13 elites, thanks to Wing Boots on Act 3. Got 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 1 boss, which I think was a big challenge. Was able to pull off Curses and Highlander, was able to get the Normality event, removed an extra Normality, and was able to get Highlander. Got Overkill, and the time modifier just barely by like 30 seconds. Was able to get the stuffed Mr. Machine, no, sorry, not Mr. Machine, Raining Money modifier, and I should mention that Ice Cream and Calipers really helped. I also bottled the Bias Condition my second time around. My first time around, I bottled a Brutality, and that I think was a mistake. I died on Act 2 to the Slavers. So then tied with me you have Goldberry with the same score. Goldberry mentioned that he had a very similar run to mine. Also missed the Act 1 boss perfect. Also was able to pull off Highlander and Curses and missed the time modifier. I suspect he probably got some extra points somewhere else to make up for those lost points. And then Mike mentioned that it was interesting. He got the same score with a different approach. He perfected 12 of the 13 elites, which is very impressive. Got all the bosses, but did not get the Curse modifier, did not get the Normality event. Also, as a result, missed the Raining Money modifier. Mentioned that on Act 1, to perfect the first boss, he relied a lot on the sadistic nature as well as cards that give you a bunch of statuses, and then later on pivoted towards a turtle deck. So yeah, congratulations, same score, different approach. Then next you have Roland here with 1496. And then still in the top 100, you have Knight with 1394 and Ori with 1371. And that's it for the top 100. A bunch of people died, including myself here on Act 2 against the Slavers, as I mentioned. You also have Grimgoth, who died to the Act 2 boss, which at least he got further along to me. And then you have Alex, who also died on Act 2 accidentally by accidentally playing an offering when he did not have enough HP, which is always unfortunate. Now, interestingly, Alex pointed out that he actually removed the Sadistic Nature in Act 1, and as a result, was not offered the Bottle Tornado. If you remember, Bottle Tornado only is offered if you have a power. If you don't have a power, obviously it doesn't make sense to get it. And so, yeah, instead of that, got the Blue Candle earlier, which mentioned that it did allow him to, or did help him with the Act 1 boss. But yeah, so that's an interesting tidbit to know about yesterday's run. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.